Hey, you guys, I gotta leave early. I got that house inspection today.
So what kind of inspection is it?
Just, you know, the final inspection before you buy a house.
I don't know, dude. I'd make sure there's...
Get to the house, go to put the mirror up, and the cloth that covered the back of it ripped open and taped underneath.
George Washington really was that great guy you read in history. I mean, he was the richest man in the United States. He risked everything for the Revolution. We have an undiscovered handwritten letter by George Washington. I'm holding the Holy Grail. This is really cool. It says October 21, 94, which I'm assuming is 1794.
Yes.
It reads, which have led them so carefully to quit their families and homes and comforts to perform a long and fatiguing let's tax whiskey. So there was farmers in Pennsylvania, and they didn't want to pay the taxes.
Right to rise up.
How much you want for it?
About $3,500.
$1,000.
Wow.
I'm just not buying the fact that a handwritten letter from George Washington was just found at...
Just the thought of leaving here today with a big sack of cash, it gives you a lot of anxiety, but it makes you excited, too.
I just bought my first house. It passed inspection, and now I'm gonna make it my dream home. I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff. I basically have a list. You can go to it, I'll send you the link, and you can click on it, and it tells you all the things I want. You don't even know what day it is.
Yeah, but I'll probably be busy.
Alrighty.
I've been training Lily, our intern, on our computer system here. But let's be honest, me teaching someone how to use a computer is sort of like the blind leading the blind.
Excuse me, I have
Michelangelo's David to the Statue of Liberty. But something's telling me it's neither of those. You know it was a Big Boy restaurant because there was Big Boy out in front of it.
Okay.
God, you make me feel old. Where did you get Big Boy?
Well, I got him from a real good friend of mine in my hometown who owned a sign shop.
The hamburger.
Okay.
To you, it looks like a common hamburger, but in 1937, the guy who started Bob's Big Boy...
$1,000.
Where'd you come up with that number?
Well, my friend that I bought it from thought that would be a fair price.
I've seen like $15,000 Big Boys, but those are like 14 over.
Okay.
It's a few grand for someone to strip this thing down and repaint it.
Sure. Me different than what the information he has, and I'm...
If it's legit, we're talking 6 figures, easy. So Stuart is going to take a look.
First times that George Washington really used the power of the federal government. People were uprising in western Pennsylvania, didn't want to pay taxes, tarring and feathering the tax collectors. Autographs, there's 3 at the top. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Abraham Lincoln. About 10 years ago, there were color back then. So there should be parallel lines about 1 inch apart if you hold it up to the light. See those lines that run down? So that definitely, the letter formation, completely different. So unfortunately, this is not in George Washington side by side. Here, he signs G.E.O. Washington, where in life, he usually signed G.O. Washington.
Nice napkin.
However, I do believe it is $4,000.
Nice.
So you're telling me that a copy is actually worth $4,000?
Right. Copies can be worth money. Sometimes famous people make more than one copy of famous letters, and I thought perhaps this would be one of them. For example, Abraham Lincoln actually wrote out 5 different copies of the Gettysburg Address in his lifetime.
Let's go 2,000. I'll be out the door right now with 2 grand.
I'll tell you what.
Today, I'm pretty satisfied. Feels good.
John just got a new place, and against our... Sure.
Yeah, come on in. All right. Thanks for being. This is a party. So you guys want to get the tour?
Sure.
Yeah, this is the kitchen. I'm talking refrigerator, stove, dishwasher.
And thanks for putting that image in my head, buddy.
Okay.
Chum becoming a grown-up.
Good to see you. I first walked in, party seemed a little quiet.
Shrimp?
Chum, how long has that been sitting on?
Bell. But I'm still gonna make out like a bandit.
You need any help, Chum?
No, I got it. Actually, yeah, hold these for me. I get all my utensils at the drive-thru. What else do we got? It's got a pawn shop tag on it.
There you go, man.
Oh, it's got a card. You are a lazy SOB most of the time, but I am proud of you. Richard Sr.
Disco, disco, boom, boom, let's do this.
These guys give me crap presents, and then they want to use my karaoke machine? I don't think so.
We actually came here for that? You're kidding me. You guys want to go get something to eat?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
I like today.
That's the lamest joke I've ever heard you say.
I'm lame anyway. I'm old and I'm lame. You know. I'm a military collector, and I got it in a garage sale in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I hope they
Biscuit or anything else, you had a powder horn.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want to get ambushed by a bunch of guys shooting at you, and your powder's like mud. How would you use it, Grandpa?
Well,
Everybody used horns like this to carry gunpowder. Since they're naturally waterproof and hollow inside, it's like nature provided the perfect tool.
away in about 1804, 1805.
What are you looking to get out of it, my man?
You still got the Union jacket?
No, I have already disposed of that son of a gun.
I've sold powder horns for tens of thousands of dollars, but I've also seen them go for chump change. The range.
Ooh. How about 3,000?
Oh. How about 1,500?
That kills me, 1,500. If you see the workmanship,
15, man. I really can't.
that's a shame. I really wanted to sell it, but I can't part with it. Got a deal.
All right, deal. I will write you up.
The $1,600 is a lot lower than I really wanted to get, but
Karaoke machine. It was extremely thoughtful. I'm going to get years of enjoyment from it.
Yeah, a candy dish. It's been sitting over there on the shelf for like 3 years. It's